Good morning, student.
Morning, ma'am.
So, today we're going to have a new topic for our discussion. And before we will start, I will read the objective for this discussion. First is that at the end of this lesson, the students will be able to understand the communication process, elaborate the elements of communication, and appreciate the importance of communication. So, and before proceeding to the topic, we have the house rules or the rules in this session. So first, we have only one mouth rule. So when I speak, you will listen, and when you speak, I will listen. So raise your hands if you have questions or answers, and no using of gunshots.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree, ma'am.
Okay, so communication process. What do you think is, or what is communication in your own idea?
Communication, ma'am, is the interaction or conversation between two or more people.
Okay, very good. That's correct. So communication is the conversation between two or more people. So, and addition, communication is means of sending or receiving information such as phone lines or computers, and simply the act of transferring information from one place, person, or group to another. And also, every communication involves at least one sender, a message, and a receiver. So you're good then when you say that it is a conversation between two or more people. The communication process is made up of four components. Those components include encoding, medium of transmission, decoding, and feedback. So these four will be tackled later. So sender, receiver, message, medium, and feedbacks are the elements of process, a communication process. So can I request, can you read the sender?
Yes, ma'am. Sender are source and someone who encodes and sends a message to a receiver through a particular channel. The communication process begins with the sender, who is also called the communication or source.
So yes, sender or the source. So for example, when having a conversation, so I am the one who initiate or who sent a message. So I am called a source or the sender. So the source who encodes and send a message to a receiver. So receiver. The person to whom a message is directed is called the receiver or the interpreter. To comprehend the information from the sender, the receiver must first be able to receive the sender's information and then decode or interpret it. So yes, the receiver must first receive the message from the sender for him to understand or decode the message given. So just like for example, I am saying that, or I am requesting something from you. So you will receive first the message before you understood or decode it. Next is message or content is the information that the sender wants to relate to the receiver. Additional subtext can be conveyed through body language and tone of voice. Put all three elements together, sender, receiver, and message, and you have the communication process at its most basic. So message is the content of the conversation between a people or group. So this is the topic being discussed in any conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
Any question?
None, ma'am.
Okay. Medium, also called a channel. The medium is the means by which a message is transmitted. Text messages, for example, are transmitted through the medium of cell phone. So medium are are the channels used being transmitted by a message. For example, using gunshots. So it is a means of communication between two or more people. So it is called a medium or channel. Next is feedback. The communication process reaches its final point when the message has been successfully transmitted, received, and understood. The receiver, in return, responds to the sender indicating comprehensions. Feedback may be directed such as written or verbal responses, or it may take the form of an act or deed in response, so indirect siya. So, ang feedback, this is the response of the receiver. When for example, I am asking you to write something. So, you receive the message and then you decode and you write something and pass it to me. So, that's a form of feedback. You need to understand the elements of communication. Any questions?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so the only how communication. Easily understanding is the chart for the communication process or how communication process works. First is the sender. Next, sender or encoding his message or context or topic. Then message or the channel used, either gunshots or direct or indirect channel. Decoding or comprehending the message. Then the receiver. The receiver, when she understood the topic or received the message, she will have or he will have a feedback or response to the sender. It is just a cycle.
Okay.
So, any additional information or questions?
None, ma'am. I understand.
Okay, so none.
Yes, ma'am.
I make your sure that we understood my topic. So let's proceed to a short activity. So here's the rubrics. First is the content 5%, organization of words, 5 points, voice 5 points, comparison 5, a total of 20% points. So you will have you will create a short activity or conversation showing the process of communication. I will give you only 3 minutes to do it. Okay, you may start now. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm done.
Please pass your paper forward. Thank you. So let's proceed. I have here one question. So how important communication or communication process in our life?
It is really important in our life because it's already part of our daily activities living, ma'am.
Yes, very good. That's good. So communication or communication process is very crucial or important in our daily life or in our life because it is part of our living, conversing or having a conversation, even in our house, outside, or in our community. So that's it. And for the last activity, we have this. So, can you read the direction?
Direction. Multiple choice, choose the letter of the correct answer and write in on the space provide before the number.
So you will only given 2 minutes to answer that. So you may start now. Done?
I'm done now.
So let's check.
Yes,
Check
ma'am.
this. Check your own paper. Check your own. So the message being sent is officially called A, the message, B, the sent, C, the idea, or D, the package. What do you think is the answer?
I think ma'am, A ma'am.
A.
Message.
The message. Are you sure?
Yes ma'am.
Correct. Please check your own paper. Letter A. So the message being sent is officially called the message or message. Number 2, the recipient of the message is officially called A, the receptionist, B, the receiver, C, the sender, or the source.
Ma'am, B ma'am, the receiver.
The receiver, very good. Number 3, a response from a receiver. A, medium, B, context, C, encoding, D, feedback.
Ma'am, B ma'am, feedback.
Good. Feedback. 4, the location in which the communication takes place. A, feedback, B, context, C, encoding, D, channel or medium.
Ma'am, B ma'am, channel review.
Very good. And last number is, what are the 4 key components of the communication process? A, encoding, medium, decoding, and feedback. B, encoding, medium, decoding, and sender. C, encoding, medium, decoding, and receiver. Or D, sender, encoding, medium, and decoding.
Ma'am, E ma'am, encoding, medium, decoding, and feedback.
Okay, that's correct. Letter A. Well done. So for the very good, that's all for this session. Any violent reactions for our topic?
None ma'am.
None. So before we'll end our session, please read in advance about the communication barriers. And that's all. Thank you. Bye.